I'm searching. Shit. I'm long sleep.
A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Sports College Football.
That's
I'm
it.
Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Sure we can. Cold as fuck hell. Shit. They too hard. One team ain't do work, bro. Cold as fuck.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great. And
and he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, it's going to be really tough to beat.
Damn.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the cue here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now. Because
he's loose. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Hell. Not being real.
loaded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season. Positive yards.
Damn, it's cold.
The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Might be calling a hot route. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop up.
Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Snap it to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and goal from the 2?
Yeah.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Lopez wants to fire. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
Finding an escape route. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position.
Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Lopez to pass. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One final play before the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
Damn, I'm fucking cold. What the fuck?
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Got it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC wheel of destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to...
Touchdown, Tar Heels! The offense cashing it in on that drive. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see what they can can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
A big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Going up top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Trying to beat the D deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Tar Heels have a lot of options on second and inches.
I know you ain't putting no DB out there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They knock him down, but he's got the first down. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Lopez wants to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and some.
Start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Lopez to pass. Swings it out to the flat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker is Culliver. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. You see that drag route coming across the field. How about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking to buy time.
Pete.
He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off to the 26. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you could tell the QB found a matchup he liked, and that was a tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to give him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end. Not letting that big fella get his body on him and post him up. Doing a good job getting his hand on the football, swatting it to the
Damn, ain't nobody block by the team.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Clemson.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
Well, the defense was in cover two, which means they had two safeties playing deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping the throw and getting the pick.
So pick this
Good
shit.
hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Dropping back, it's Clemson. Under fire. He's looking deep.
Pick it.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Takes the handoff. It's Gauze. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time down.
I went in the coaching program.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson.
I don't know. Bam.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quarterback keeps it. He breaks a tackle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson.
This nigga fumble.
Rolls free. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Unloads it left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends. Those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heel. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Klubnik.
Damn.
Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Hayes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. Quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that's a good example there.
The ball, man.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their
roof out there.
There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On the ground, it's Hall. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown!
Give me head, top, 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 top.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 9 receiving touchdowns on the year.
No area.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Haynes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14.
I ain't slept yet. It rained on the day, so I ain't go outside too much. I went the first time, cut the grass.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik.
Pick.
Fires to the
Oh,
middle.
what a throw.
Got his man downfield.
What a fucking
Turning
throw.
it on. There he goes. Inside the
That nigga look fast at 18.95 speed. That nigga look rolling.
touchdown, Clemson.
That shit should have been a fucking pick.
One of
Now
the
you gonna
reasons
go
this
for it? I'm
offense
gonna
is
show you
so
why you
exciting
don't
to
go for
watch.
it. I
They've
mean,
got guys that are dangerous after
I'm
the
gonna pick
catch.
that
But if
bitch.
this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
35, Clemson.
That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job.
North Carolina has it back,
Yeah,
and the
you can
Tar
get it
Heels
right.
see up the pressure, David. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last
Yeah,
play.
man.
It's 2nd and 10.
He's a man.
Back to pass. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Clemson, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. How about the power there to get it back? And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
I overran.
A strike downfield.
Damn.
Finally
Pick that bitch
corralled,
off.
but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
I ain't got no pass.
2nd down, he'll
Screen.
throw it. Using the back back as a receiver on the screen. Brought down just
You
short
boy
of
hurt
the
out
sticks
here,
on the
White.
screen pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Right back to the well. Inside the 15. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets
Boy,
ahead of
his
steam
toe
like
Taylor.
that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box
Yeah,
so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Bitch.
Runs through the tackle. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter.
Mr. Owner, he left the Discord chat. I'm just letting you know we were in the chat together, but he left.
Let's see how they start the final period
Just
here
letting you
on
know.
2nd down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're
What the fuck was that?
closing this out. They're up by 9 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because
Good call, White.
Turning on the Jets. Steps out of bounds across
No,
the
good,
25.
man,
They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Throws for the tight end.
Oh,
He's
shit.
open on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Gashing the D on the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Shit.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Smashes through the tackle.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary. And you
Oh, he got to
say
save them. Damn. They got that number 11 here. He created chaos.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I got the ball. Stupid motherfucker.
This offense has to be feeding it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great.
Now I can't put the damn back up in.
Position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here we go. From the red zone, it's Hall. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Quarterback may change this route. The offense staying out there. It's been a 50-50 proposition on 4th down. They're 2 for 4. He'll toss it. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it. Continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Running out the clock, a mere formality.
He quitting it down for what?
As we have victory formation coming.
Damn, son.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
Let me make you about him. Okay, let me make you about him. Don't quit the fucking game, bro. You might want to let this shit finish out. Conceded. He said Showtime telling you what to call. What the fuck? That Ricky ain't even been in my motherfucking goddamn my live. What the fuck? What? I know goddamn well. I know damn well. Okay. Well, tell me why I just beat this nigga. This nigga Banner gonna tell me why this nigga Banner gonna tell me that J2 White said that Ricky was telling me what play to call against him. That don't even sound like no. Yeah. Talking about some Ricky was telling me what play to call. What the fuck that sound like? you go watch that game, bro. I would call half the players. I would call with fucking coach suggestion. 49-13. Nigga just trash as fuck. Yeah, my fault he trash. Boy, they gave me 50 coaching points after that, dude. No, they're real. Oh, yeah.